Hey friends, I am so sorry about our internet issue this morning. Sadly, it's one of those things that we have no control over, but I know it's frustrating and I know that you guys are confused and I really do apologize for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys some examples of how to round to the nearest 100. Once you watch this video, I have no doubt that you guys will be able to go in and do the practice without me because I know that you're pretty smart. The first step is to draw your number line. Remember, if you draw it in marker, you can use it over and over again. And I labeled on my number line that these two marks here are going to be where my benchmarks go, and in the middle is my midpoint. It's the halfway number. It's the number that is halfway between your two benchmarks, between the numbers that you need to know what you're rounding to. The example we were trying to do together is 1,672. Well, step one, you underline the digit and the place value that you're rounding to. In today's lesson, we're rounding to the hundreds. So there is a 6 in the hundreds place. Well, that's my first benchmark number, 600. If I'm skip counting by 100, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, I know my next benchmark will be 700. I have to stop and think, will this number, 1,672, fall in between 600 and 700? No, because my number is 1,672. So don't forget to copy over everything before it. So this is really 1,600. This is really 1,700. So what number is halfway in between? Well, yesterday when we were rounding to the tens, we know it ended with the 5. Well, since we have our hundreds, it's going to end with the 0. That 5 just moves over. So really, all of these are going to have a 50. And here, I just need to copy this part over, 1,650. So that is halfway between. Step 3 is to locate this number on my number line. So yesterday when we were doing it to the tens, each of these marks represented a 1. Today, these 4 marks are going to be counting by tens. So this is 1,600, 1,610, 1,620, 1,630, 1,640, 1,650, that's our midway point, 1,660, 1,670, 1,680, 1,690, 1,700. Number is 1,672. Well, here's 1,670, so I can say it's right around there. So looking at it, this digit, 5 or more, round up, 4 or less, round down. Ooh, it's a 7. I know I'm going to round up. So the number 1,672 rounded to the nearest 100 becomes 1,700. That's not too hard, right? All right, I'm going to give you another number and I want you guys to try. All right, I want you to round the number 439 to the nearest 100. All right, don't forget, step number 1, locate your benchmark numbers, looking at the hundreds place. Step 2, find your midway point. What number is halfway between those two hundreds? Hint, it's going to end with a 50. Step 3, locate your number on your number line. Step 4, determine do you need to round up or down. If the digit in the tens place is 4 or less, round down. If the digit in the tens place is 5 or more, you're going to round up. Let's check your answer. So on your number line, this is what it should have looked like. There's a 4 in the hundreds place, so my first benchmark is 400. Skip counting by 100. My next benchmark was 500. I know that 450 is in the middle. It is halfway between my two benchmarks. So 450 is my midway number. Then I needed to find 439 on my number line. So 410, 420, 430, it's not quite to 440, so here is 439. The last step was to look in the tens place. 4 or less, round down. 5 or more, round up. There was a 3, so I needed to round down. So the number 439 rounded to the nearest 100 is 400. Pat yourself on the back if you got the right answer. All right, we're going to do one more. This time, we're going to round the number 18,926 to the nearest 100. So there's your number. I want you to write it down on your notebook paper. I want you to draw out your timeline, label your benchmarks, find your halfway point, locate that number on your number line, and then round to the nearest 100. Let's check your benchmark numbers and midway point, your midpoint, your halfway number. If I have the number 18,926, step number 1 is to look in the hundreds place. I see that there is a 9 in the hundreds place, so my first benchmark is that 900. If I'm counting by hundreds, after 900, well, 1000, I don't say 1000, so it's really 1000. So this 9 plus the 1 equals 10, which means I have to add this over into my next place value. So 18,900 plus 1 equals 1000. Well, we don't say that, so it's really 19,000, which is why you have that. Okay, but focusing on the 900, now I've had my 19,000. I had to add to the thousands place. 950 is between 900 and 1,000. If I was just to cover these 18s up, am I going to find the number 18,926 between 900 and 950 or 900 and 1,000? No. So you have to remember to write those down. That one was a little tricky, but I did it on purpose because I needed you to know what happens if you're working with the 9 here. You move over to the next place value. You have to add to it. Okay, once I find my benchmarks and my halfway point, I need to locate 18,926 on my number line. Well, 10, 20, this is 30, so I know 26 is between 18,920 and 18,930. So this would be 18,926. Do I round up or do I round down? Well, looking in the tens place, 4 or less, round down. 5 or more, round up. Well, 2 is less than 5, so I would round down. So the number 18,926 rounded to the nearest 100 becomes 18,900. Well, I hope that helped you understand kind of our lesson. As always, everything is in Canvas. Use those videos to watch it. Practice and Splash Learn. And I'm really sorry that we had internet issues today. Sadly, in the world that we're in right now, that's going to happen, but we can get through it together. Thank you for your hard work. Do your very best. Make sure you practice the Splash Learn assignment first before you do the rounding to the hundreds assignment in Canvas. Because doing Splash Learn is going to give you practice before you actually have to go do it for a grade in Canvas. Have a great day. Thanks for your hard work. I'm so proud of you. Bye, guys.